Okay, so something that I'm like currently learning is how whenever you're put in like different situations and circumstances, like you in your mind, like you alternate like between like different like states of consciousness. And the way that this happens is like your mind shifts like either through like your inner child's lens, through your inner teens lens, or your inner adult lens. And right now, the thing that I've been picking up the most is like my inner teen. And sometimes like it can get so frustrating because like I know my inner teen, like in some shape or form, like they were rebellious. And this has been like an ongoing thing that I've just been picking up. Like it's frustrating because it's like I wish my mind would just be linear, but I know that when it comes to my inner teen, like there is like a specific need or requirement that they needed to be met and wasn't met. And a lot of it had to do like, you know, with like freedom, being able to advocate for themselves, being able to just be themselves. So it's like a lot having to do with like self expression and allowing myself to like self express. And you know, this is just to bring awareness to anybody like who's like in their healing journey, and to let you know like, you know, hey, you're not alone. Like I am also healing, and it's been an ongoing process for me. And some people are not going to understand, and that is completely okay. Like to each their own. Like everybody has like a different path and journey. But at the end of the day, like I would rather reflect and learn from it so that way I don't repeat the behavior over and over and over again and live a life like being unconscious and then unintentionally hurting people or putting people like into like, you know, stupid circumstances or situations. Like the thing that I've been noticing right now like has been like my mentality and where I've been putting my energy and focus on. Like my inner team will like literally go to like the ends of the wits of like defending themselves and like, you know, making sure that their voice has been heard. But it gets to like a circumstance where it's like not everybody deserves access to you, not everybody deserves a word, not everybody deserves your energy. And at the end of the day, like just be yourself. There's going to be opinions either way, and there's always going to be someone that's going to be judging you or like putting out their energy. It's just being intentional and knowing to like, you know, block it off. Like stay in your bubble, stay in your frequency. Don't let someone's like lower vibration like bring you down. And that is a lesson that I'm learning because like I've been letting people's like energies and influences like bring me down. And so then I end up being frustrated, or I end up being overwhelmed, or I end up being irritated. And it's like, if only you would have just stayed like focusing on the positive, having a positive attitude, and not intermingling or entertaining it in any shape or form with that energy, you would have been well. And that is something that I'm like literally like getting on my own case about, because it's not an easy task, especially whenever like you are a deep thinker and you analyze things to the core. So this is just a reminder, like be very cautious with what you're entertaining and where you're putting your energy towards. Okay? You're not alone.